Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Post-60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show. Brought to you by Wise Guys Construction. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, comprehensive chiropractic care for the whole family. Call 785-242-4100 for an appointment. Now, for a preview of Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball, here's Gary Bateman.
Field in the Sports Complex. Time for American Legion Baseball action from the Jim Allen Memorial Tournament. And the Ottawa Arrows take on the Veritas Eagles here this afternoon. Final game of pool play for these two teams. Ottawa, I believe, will be in the championship game to be played at 6 o'clock. It would take a strange set of factors coming together for Ottawa to not be involved in that ball game. Arrows are taking the field, so we're going to have to kind of forego our pregame here. We will get the starting lineups to you, though. Here is the lineup for Veritas. Leading off, playing at third base, Adam Carlson. Batting second will be the center fielder, Levi Hawkins. Hitting third, playing as shortstop, Tucker Flory. Matt Fred will be doing the pitching, and he will bat in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, playing in left field, Carmel Dowdell. Blaze Cabler will be the first baseman. He'll bat sixth. Hitting seventh, and playing in right field, Hank Mitchell. Bubba Page at second base will hit eighth, and catching and batting ninth will be Noah Stewart. For the Arrows, leading off, playing in center field, Jared Peretti. Batting second, in right field, Trevor Bain. Keegan Finch will bat third and play second base. Hitting fourth will be the third baseman, Donovan Sudi. Dalton Rankin plays shortstop. He'll bat fifth. Designated hitter, Brock Huddleston, will bat sixth. Hitting seventh and playing in left field, Johnny Nash. Catching and batting eighth, Merrick Brown. And batting ninth will be the first baseman, Grant Maxwell. Doing the pitching for Ottawa will be right-hander Brody Mundell, seeing his first action. Mundell, right-hander, and defensively across the outfield for the Arrows. Johnny Nash in left, Jared Peretti in center, and out in right, Trevor Bain. Third baseman Donovan Sudi, Dalton Rankin at shortstop, at second base Keegan Finch, over at first Grant Maxwell, catching Merrick Brown, and Mundell doing the pitching. For those of you concerned about Trenton Ferguson, Trenton is here today. He was sent home from Olathe Medical Center after being checked last night after being hit in the head, back of the head with a throw from the catcher Trevor Bain on a steal attempt. He appears to be okay, but he will be looked at again tomorrow to determine what his prognosis is going forward. We would probably expect to see him back sometime next week. Adam Carlson stands in. The first pitch of the afternoon ball game is a called strike. It'll be Carlson, then Levi Hawkins, and Tucker Flory. Carlson, a left-handed batter. Wind blowing in from center field at this point. Swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2. A lot of weather around us. In fact, we understand that the Royals were in a weather delay up in Kansas City. There have been showers out to the north and the west of Ottawa. They'll chop up the first base line. Mundell will have to field. He'll underhand to Maxwell, and not in time. Communication between the pitcher and the first baseman, a little lacking right there. Maxwell had gone back to the bag to force Mundell to field the ball, and by the time he got the ball over to Maxwell, Carlson had beat it out. That'll bring Levi Hawkins to the plate. Hawkins, right-handed batter. Stretch of the pitch, breaking ball in for a strike. We'll kind of keep our eyes on the weather. The weather, oddly enough, has been moving east to west, and you very seldom see that in this part of the country. Long hesitation by Mundell. Now the 1-0 pitch is grounded at Sudi at third. He'll throw to second base, out there, back to first, double play. Finally turned by the Ottawa infielders. And 2 out, nobody on for Tucker Flory. Tucker Flory hits from the right side. The wind by Mundell, the pitch. Called strike. Flory really crowds the plate. He is right on top of the plate. Reaching for it, hits it down the right field line. That is a foul ball. And 2 strikes the count. Two out, nobody on, just underway here in the top half of the first. Mundell ready, and his 0-2 pitch. Little looper into right center field. That's going to drop for a hit. Over to cut it off is Boehm, the right fielder, and it'll be a single for Flory. And now the batter, Matt Fred. Fred, also a right-handed batter, also crowds the plate. Pitch for Mundell is fouled off. Runner at first with 2 away. Flory, safe lead over at first. 1-strike pitch, down low. Stretch, and the 1-1 pitch behind him, and it's off the glove of Brown, and Flory down to second base on the wild pitch. Two balls, 1 strike. Mundell delivers. Line drive just foul past third. Fred back in. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder foul past third. Flory away to a lead at second. Pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by Brown. 3-2. Brown through the signs. Mundell okays one. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Runner goes from second. The pitch is the ball 4. The throw to third is not in time. So I'll put runners at the corners and bring Carmal Dowdell. Right-handed hitter. Mundell's pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field. Third hit of the ball game for Lawrence. And they lead at 1-0 on the single by Dowdell. Now the batter is Blaze Cabler. Kabler hits from the right side, and he takes the strike on the inside corner. That run is the first earned run given up by Ottawa pitching in this tournament. 0-1 pitch, swing and a foul back of the plate. Count 0-2. Runners lead away from second and first. The 0-2 pitch. Back behind him. Breaking ball that didn't break. One-two delivery in the dirt. Stretch, the 2-2 pitch to Kabler. Swing and a miss, but it got away from Brown. He'll recover, throw to first base, and in time to get the out. One run on 3 hits for Veritas. No Ottawa errors and 2 left on base. At the end of a half inning of play, the score is Veritas 1, Ottawa coming to bat, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Constantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Collier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Ottawa comes to bat, down a run here in the bottom of the first. They'll send to the plate Jared Parenti, Trevor Boehm, and Keegan Finch. Defensively for Veritas in left field, Carmel Dowdell. Levi Hawkins is the center fielder, Hank Mitchell in right. Adam Carlson plays third base, Tucker Flory is the shortstop. At second base, Bubba Page, and at first, Blaze Kabler. Noah Stewart is the catcher, and right-hander Matt Fred is on the mound for the Eagles. Coaching at third base for the Arrows is Brian Long. Over at first base, Spencer Hawkins. Arrows will have another game here later this afternoon. Again, we anticipate that to be a 6 o'clock game, and we would have it on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM, provided the Royals are done. Of course, the Royals, as we mentioned, were in a weather delay at last check. Now, maybe you're done by now, but scattered storms popping up throughout this area, and hopefully they will not bother this tournament. Jared Parenti will lead things off. Jared 1 for 3 in the game yesterday against Garnett. Ottawa won yesterday 8-0 over the Mud Dogs of Garnett, and they beat the Kansas Senators last night 11-1. Both were run rule games. Right-hander Matt Fred winds and deals, and Parenti takes a fastball for a strike. He had shown bunt and pulled the bat back. Breaking ball over, strike 2 called. Fred working quickly, the 0-2 pitch. Missed the outside corner. wind, the 1-2 to Peretti. Ground ball sharply hit, but right at the third baseman. Carlson up with it, throws low, and it gets on past the first baseman. Peretti's going to try it for second, and he'll make it. Carlson's throw was low, and Kabler, the first baseman, unable to dig it out. So Ottawa has a tying run on at second with nobody out for Trevor Bain. Bain last night 1 for 2 against the Kansas Senators, a triple and an RBI. He looks down to third base coach Brian Long for a sign. Ottawa might be bunting here. First baseman Kabler coming in front of the bag, expecting that. Stretched by Fred, and his pitch thrown hard but way outside, 1-0. Bain had shown bunt, but the pitch was nowhere near the strike zone. Peretti inches away at second. Fred turns that way, does not make a throw. Stretch, and the 1-0 pitch. Bain pulls the bat back and takes a strike, 1-1. Check of the runner, 1-1 pitch. Bain gets the bunt down, but it's foul down the third baseline. He's down on the count 1-2. Looks down to see if the bunt might still be on. Peretti the runner at second. Stretch. 1-2 pitch. Curve, and it was low. Bain was fooled by that one. Runner at second, nobody out. Now the 2-2 to Bain. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. So one down, and the batter will be Keegan Finch. Keegan drove home 2 last night. He had a double, 1 for 2. Playing second base today. Fred comes set, pitch. Breaking ball over for a strike. Peretti at second base, 1 out. The 0-1 to Finch. Over but low. Matt Fred throws hard. Here's the 1-1 to Finch. Fouled it back to the screen. He had a good cut. Count Fred's way, 1-2. Next pitch. Ground ball right side and on into center field for a hit. Peretti rounding third. He's going to score. And Ottawa's tied it up at a run apiece. Third RBI of the season for Keegan Finch, and here is Donovan Sudi, who leads the team with 4 RBIs, also had a homer in yesterday's game against Garnett. He is 3 for 4 on the season. Pitch to him. Fastball, big swing and a miss. inching away at first. One delivery. Fastball up and in. One tie here in the bottom half of the first. Big gap in right center field. Center fielder Hawkins a few steps toward left center. Sudi takes a breaking ball outside, 2-1. The other two outfielders pretty much straight away. Right fielder Mitchell maybe a step or two toward the line. 2-1 to Sudi. Fastball right through there, strike two. Stretch made. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside, ball three. Let's see if Ottawa sends Finch here, 3-2-1 out. He does go. Pitch is fouled off down the right field line. Sudi back to the box. Matt Fred back to the rubber. And again, the 3-2 pitch on the way. Runner goes, pitches ball four. So 2 on with 1 out, and here is Dalton Rankin. Dalton went 0 for 4 against Garnett yesterday, did pick up an RBI. Veritas infield looking for a double play ball. Stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball from Fred, 0-1. Runners lead away from second and first. 0-1 to Rankin. Curve fouled back. He waited on it well, but just missed it. 0-2 the count. Ottawa has a run home here in the first inning, an unearned run. Two-strike pitch. Fastball just a little low. Pitcher wanted the call, did not get it. Next pitch. Off-speed pitch is high. It's 2-2 now. Rankin waits. 2-2 delivery. Outside with a fastball, the count full. Now, once again, does Ottawa send its runners? 3-2-1 out. Shortstop Flory now coming toward the bag, trying to keep Finch close. 3-2 pitch. Runners don't go. The pitch is fouled, or swung on and missed, strike three. So 2 on with 2 out now. Here is Brock Huddleston. Brock 1 for 3 on the season. Pitch to him. Popped him up, foul, and this one will drift out of play over the first base dugout. runner at second, Sudi at first. Fred shook off a sign, now has one he likes. And his 0-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch was low, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Veritas pitcher has thrown a number of pitches here in the inning. The 1-1 to Huddleston. Distant foul over the first base dugout, 1-2. Finch leads away from second, Sudi from first. Here comes the 1-2 to Huddleston. He fouled it off back to the screen. First baseman Kavler is at the bag trying to keep Sudi close. Second baseman Page shaded toward the hole, though. Again, the 1-2 pitch. It's way outside, and a nice backhand stop by the Stewart, the catcher. Count now 2-2. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Chopper past the mound, charged by Flory. Comes up throwing and gets Huddleston to retire the side. Ottawa ties the ball game, a run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on base. At the end of 1 inning of play, Ottawa won and Veritas won. We'll be back after this 60-second break, and you're listening to American Legion Baseball on KOFO.com.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
1-1 tie as we head to the top of the second inning. For Veritas, it'll be the lower third of the order: Hank Mitchell, Bubba Page, and Noah Stewart. Brody Mundell allowed 3 hits in the first inning. RBI single by Carmal Dowdell to score the run with 2 outs. Hank Mitchell will lead things off, right-handed hitting right fielder. From Mundell is a swing and a miss. A 1 delivery, down low. Mundell works from the right side of the pitching rubber. 1-1 to Mitchell, fouled off the end of the bat. And Mundell ahead in the count, 1-2. Inside with a fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul at the plate. Mitchell stays alive, still 2-2. breaking ball low and away, full count. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 call. Caught him looking with a breaking ball in the inside corner. Well thrown. And strikeout number 2 for Mundell. 1 out in the inning. Batter will be Bubba Page. Page, right-handed batter. Pitch to him. Curve in there, strike 1. Outside corner with an off-speed pitch, and it's 0-2 to Page. Two-strike pitch, and it hit him. Went for the breaking ball, and it didn't break, so Page is on with 1 out. Here's Noah Stewart, the catcher. Stewart hits from the right side. Mundell's pitch in for a strike. 1-1 ball game, top of the second, 1 out, 1 on. Checking the runner, the pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Or check that, 0-2. Center fielder Peretti playing really shallow out there. Wind is blowing in now from left field. Swing and a miss, and Stewart down on strikes. Strikeout number 3 for Mundell, and back to the top of the order for Adam Carlson, who beat out an infield single his first time up. Stretch and a pitch in the dirt, blocked by Brown. Now he'll throw to first base and throw wildly. Runner's going to try for second. The throw from Boehm is there to get him. So that's the inning. No runs for Veritas, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the second in a 1-1 tie. We're back in a minute, and you're listening to American Legion Baseball on KOFO.com.
Scott Schultz of Comfort Care Homes on the renovation of their facility in Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication with all the different parties, and it was a very smooth process. I was extremely satisfied. We've received nothing but compliments on the home, and just really glad to have them involved. But I think Wise Guys is one of the leading construction firms in Ottawa.
Be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
Hot days are ahead. Is your air conditioner up to snuff? Now's the time to find out. Call today for an AC tune-up from Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Our experts will make sure that your air conditioner is ready to keep your family cool this summer. 242-9273.
Lower third of the Ottawa order up here in the second. Johnny Nash will lead it off, then Merrick Brown and Grant Maxwell. We'll have one game played, most likely. Again, we don't know for sure that Ottawa's in the championship game, but the other game in this senior bracket is being played up on the West Diamond between Garnett and the Kansas Senators. If the Senators would win that ball game, it really doesn't matter how this one turns out. It would end up being Ottawa and Veritas playing again at 6. If the Mud Dogs win the ball game, then we may have to go to run differential if Ottawa would lose here. Here's Johnny Nash. He's 1 for 3 on the season, and he takes a fastball a little high. Of course, an Ottawa win would automatically put them in the championship game at 6 o'clock. Same pitch, same place, and the same call, 2-0. Inside, and Nash had to jump out of the way. 3 balls, no strikes. Right-hander winds the 3-0 pitch. Right in there for a strike. Next one to Nash is low and outside, ball forward, leadoff man is on. Second walk issued by Matt Fred. Lead run on with nobody out for Merrick Brown. Merrick 0 for 2 on the season. Maybe a sacrifice situation here. Let's see how Ottawa plays it. Nash gets his lead. Pitch to Brown. He does not show bunt. Pitch is down too low. Stretch. And Fred steps off the rubber. Brown waits. Here's the 1-0 inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Brown back in. 2-0 pitch. In for a strike. Brown was taking all the way. Two-one. Hit up the middle, slowly hits. Shortstop will field. He'll throw to second, out there, back to first, not in time. So runner at first, 1 away. Here is Grant Maxwell, and we'll have a courtesy runner. Colson Bean will run for Merrick Brown. Grant Maxwell 1 for 3 with an RBI on the season. Left-handed batter. Curveball bends in there, strike 1. Over at first, pretty good lead. Fastball off the outside corner. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, bottom half of the second. Ottawa has a runner at first, 1 out. Runner takes off. Pitches outside, and boy, did Colson Bean get a good jump. There was no throw to second. Bean read that perfectly. So now the runner's in scoring position, 2-1 to Maxwell. Swing and a miss. Count now 2-2. pitch by Fred. 2-2 pitch. He'll spin instead, and being not caught unaware out there, will go back toward the bag. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball low. And the count runs full. Payoff pitch. Hit to left field. Left fielder Dowdell over and makes the catch. Bean has to hold at second, and there's 2 out in the inning. And back to the top of the order for Jared Peretti. Peretti reached on an error and scored a run his first time up. Right-handed batter stands in. Pitch from Fred. Hit foul and out of play, first base side. Stretch, a 1 pitch. Breaking ball missed outside. Stewart, the catcher, through the signs. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, strike at the letters. So Peretti down the count, 1-2. And the pitch. Breaking ball is low. And Bean tries for third, and the throw sails into left field. Here comes Colson down the line, and he will score. Well, Bean's jump was just a little bit late, but Stewart sailed the throw, and the Arrows take the lead. Throwing error on the catcher, so that run unearned. 2-2 to Peretti. Up and in, ball 3. I say that's an unearned run. We really have to wait to see how the rest of the inning plays out. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Peretti down on strikes. Ottawa out here in the second. They pick up a run, no hits, 1 error, nobody left. At the end of 2 innings of play, it's Ottawa 2, Veritas 1, and we'll return after this 60-second break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages. And get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
Game moves to the top of the third. Adam Carlson, who was at the plate when Bubba Page was thrown out, trying to take second after an errant throw, will be the batter. Carlson 1 for 1, an infield single back in the first. Pitch from Brody Mundell is a breaking ball outside. Outside corner, 1-1. winds, the 1-1 pitch. Sharp hit ground ball to the second baseman, Finch to first in time, 1 down. Now Levi Hawkins. Hawkins grounded into a 5-4-3 double play in the first. Pitch to him is low and away. Ground ball to short. Rankin waits for the hop. Now it's a hurry, and the throw is just in time. Rankin didn't charge that baseball and just about paid for it. 2 out, nobody on for Tucker Flory, who singled to right center his first time. Pitch to the right-handed batter is down low. No pitch, fly ball center field. Peretti has to go back, still going back, and it's over his head. He'll come up with it quickly, and into second base with a double is Tucker Flory. Well, we mentioned earlier that Peretti was playing shallow out there, and Flory burned him. So here's Matt Fred, who walked back in the first, with a tying run at second and 2 outs. Fouled out of play. Stretched by Mundell, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball and off the glove of Sudi. Rankin fields, he'll throw, and they got him. So Sudi had the ball go off his glove, but it popped right into the glove of Rankin, and Rankin throws out Fred to end the inning. In the third for Veritas, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We'll move to the bottom of the third inning. It's Ottawa 2, Veritas 1, and we'll return in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on KOFO.com.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank, member FDIC.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
We move to the bottom of the third inning for Ottawa, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Bame, Finch, and Sudi. Veritas got a run in the first. Ottawa had 1 in the first and 1 in the second. Both runs for the Arrows unearned. Veritas beat the Kansas Senators yesterday, but lost to Garnett 4-3. Ottawa, of course, won both their games yesterday. They beat Garnett 8-0, and the Kansas Senators 11-1. Trevor Bame was a strikeout victim his first time up. Pitch from Matt Fred. Fastball is a little low and outside. outside with the fastball. 2 balls, no strikes. And it looks to me as if Matt Fred is struggling with overthrowing the baseball out there. He's got good velocity, but sometimes trying to get a little extra on it. 2-0 pitch is down low. He did look a little bit more fluid on that delivery, but he's behind in the count 3-0 to Bain. Trevor takes a strike, 3-1. Next pitch. Hit foul out of play down the right field line. So the count full. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Inside, and a leadoff walk. Here's Keegan Finch. Keegan singled up the middle to drive home a run back in the first. Bain away to a lead at first. Finch shows bunt, takes outside. Third baseman Carlson in on the grass. 1-0 to Finch. Runner goes. The pitch is high. Stewart's throw to second will not be in time. Second stolen base of the ball game for the Arrows. And a runner in scoring position, nobody out. 2-0 to Finch. Stretch, and the pitch. Fastball high, 3-0. Bain leads away from second. 3-0 delivery. Ball 4 high and a couple of walks to start the inning for the Arrows. Brings Donovan Sudi to the plate. Sudi walked back in the first. Stewart goes out to the mound. He wants to talk it over with Matt Fred, whose pitch count is already over 60 in this ball game. Sudi stands in. Fred to the stretch, and his pitch. Fastball is high. Runners lead away. 1-0 pitch is a strike at the letters. Fred now has walked 4 in the game. He struck out 3. 1-1 to Sudi. Curve is a little bit high. Ball pops out of the glove of Stewart, and there goes Bain to third. Heads up play. Bain never hesitated. Finch stayed at first base. So runners will be at the corners. Two have won the count to Sudi. Now Stewart will go through signals out in front of the plate in case Finch would happen to take off for second. Here's the stretch. Now the No, they're going to pick off, and there goes Finch towards second base, and they'll have him in a rundown. And it's a balk instead. So Bain will come down the line to score, and Finch will wind up at second base. So now a 3-1 Ottawa lead. Finch at second base. Still 2-1 to Sudi. Pitch. Fouled it off. Had a good cut. Two and two. Third baseman back in. Here's the stretch and the 2-2 pitch. Curveball chopped over the mound, fielded by Flory near the bag at second. He'll throw in time to retire Sudi. On the play, Finch takes third, and he's there now with one out for Dalton Rankin. Rankin struck out swinging his first time up. Infield back. Third baseman Carlson maybe a step in front of the bag at third. Fastball in for a strike. Now the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. Off speed, hit the outside corner, 0-2. Delivery. Fastball popped up. Shallow left center. The shortstop makes the call, and he's got it. And there's two away. That'll bring Brock Huddleston to the plate. Brock thrown out by the shortstop his first time up. Stretched by Fred. And his pitch. Fouled out of play. One strike to the Arrows DH. Finch at third base. 2 outs. A run home here in the third. Huddleston fouls it off. And the count 0-2. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Breaking ball gets away from the catcher. Finch is going to try to score, and he'll make it. Now a 4-1 Ottawa lead. Base is empty. 1-2 to Huddleston. Curve, strike 3 called. That ends the inning, but Ottawa comes up with 2 runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played 3, and the score is Ottawa 4 and Veritas 1. Back in 60 seconds, and you're listening to Legion Baseball on KOFO.com.
Did you know Dr. Hale's office is a full-service dental care center? If you have stained, cracked, or missing teeth, Dr. Hale can treat these and other dental concerns and bring confidence back to your smile. For quality care in a relaxed environment, call Dr. Hale's office, 242-1800.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Arrows lead by 3 as Veritas comes to bat here in the 4th. It'll be Dowdell, Kabler, and Mitchell. Dowdell is 1 for 1. His single drove home the Eagles' run back in the first. Grounder to third. Up with it is Sudi. And his throw across is in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now, Kabler, the batter. Strikeout victim his first time up. Pitch is outside. Curve is in there, 1-1. Pitch bounces up there, 2-1 now to Kabler with 1 out, nobody on. Pitch behind him. Now 3-1. Mundell has walked 1. He has hit 1. 3-1 pitch to Kabler. Swing and a miss. And the count runs full. Popped up, shallow right, and over to make the play is Bain, 2 down. That'll bring Hank Mitchell to the plate. Mitchell was called out on strikes back in the second inning. Pitch from Mundell is fouled back to the screen. One pitch. Ball hit on the ground is short. Rankin up with it. Guns it across, and the inning is over. Veritas goes in order in the 4th, and at the end of 3.5, the score remains Ottawa 4, Veritas 1. We'll return after a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Memorial Day may be over, but you still have until next Monday to take advantage advantage of big savings during Messenger's Home Furnishings Memorial Day mattress event. Nobody makes a better mattress than Serta, and nobody sells Serta for less than Messenger's Home Furnishings. With nearly 40 mattress sets to choose from and several adjustment bed options, getting the right mattress is easy when visiting America's Mattress Gallery. The big price reductions only last until 6 p.m. Monday, so get to Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa soon.
Bottom of the fourth inning for Ottawa, Nash, Brown, and Maxwell. Veritas lead with a run in the first, but Ottawa got one in the first, one in the second, two in the third. They have just one hit in the ball game, that an RBI single from Keegan Finch. But as was the case yesterday, Ottawa has taken advantage of the kindness of strangers. As the Eagles have committed a couple of errors, pitcher Matt Fred has walked for one of the runs in the third, scoring on a balk. Arrows have a doubleheader scheduled on Wednesday night at Chanute. And then starting on Thursday, Ottawa plays in the Sam Ellis tournament down in Emporia. They play the host team post 5 on Thursday evenings, and they have a afternoon game on Friday, a morning game, early morning, 8:30 on Saturday before seeded play starts in the tournament. Johnny Nash laid things off for the Arrows. Johnny drew a walk back in the second. Matt Fred has thrown 75 pitches through the first 3 innings. Pitch to Nash. Off-speed pitch, a swing and a miss. Fastball, swing and a miss, 0-2. Nothing, 2 to Nash. And the pitch. Curve, strike 3 called. So Nash down on 3 pitches. 5th strikeout for Matt Fred. 1 out in the inning. Batter Merrick Brown. Merrick reached on a fielder's choice in the second. The wind, the pitch. Fastball way upstairs, 1-0. Fastball high, 2 balls, no strikes to Brown. Ottawa leads 4-1. We're in the bottom half of the fourth. Took something off that pitch and got it over for a strike Brown was taking. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, outside corner, strike 2. Right-hander had the sign, but then Brown asked for time. Merrick back in. Here's Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, grounded to short. Up with it, Flory. Throws a little low, but Cavler came up with it, 2 down. And Grant Maxwell at bat with 2 out, nobody on. Maxwell fly to left his first time up. Pitch to Maxwell. Off-speed pitch outside and high. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Ottawa on top 4-1. Swing and a miss. Big cut, no contact by Grant. 1-1. Off-speed pitch a little high. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Royals and Indians still in a delay in Kansas City. You have to wonder how much longer they'll go before that game might get called. 2-1 pitch. Foul ball off the chest protector of the catcher. 2-2. Line by Matt Fred. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Little looping louder down the left field line. Drops in, base hit. Maxwell around first will hold with a single. Second hit for the Arrows. And back to the top of the order, Jared Peretti, who has reached on an error and struck out. Stretch. Pitch to Peretti. Down low. Maxwell safely at first. Peretti takes high. Two and 0 the count. And the pitch. Down low, gets away from the catcher. There's Maxwell down to second. Trevor Boehm in the on-deck circle. He would hit if Peretti reaches. Count 3-0 to Jared. Runner, 3-0 pitch. And it's low, ball 4. So Boehm will bat with 2 men on and 2 out. He walked and scored his last time up. He's also struck out swinging. Pitch to Boehm. Takes outside. Stretched by the right-hander. There goes the runner. Pitch is low, and both runners will move up. Grant Maxwell again read, just as Colson Bean did a couple innings ago, the move of Matt Fred, and took off early and stole third. Peretti moved down to second on the throw. Count is 2 balls, no strikes now with 2 men in scoring position. Outside, 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0 pitch is a strike. Now 3-1 to Bain. Maxwell at third, Perenni at second. And the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 low. And that will load them up for Keegan Finch. Unofficially, that's now 97 pitches for Fred. Finch singled in the first, walked and scored in the third. That single in the first drove home a run. Fred will now work from the full windup. Fastball high. Another fastball high, 2-0. After 2 were out, Maxwell singled to the left. Moved up on a wild pitch. Jared Perenni walked. Low, 3-0 now to Finch. After Maxwell stole third and Perenni moved up also, Bain walked, and it's 3-0 to Finch. Strike called. Count is now 3-1. Finch waits. Right through there, strike 2. And now, with 2 outs, bases loaded, the merry-go-round will start for the Ottawa runners on this 3-2 pitch. Here it comes, and it's grounded foul. Still 3-2. Runners go. Line to left center field. It's a base hit. 3 runs are going to score. Finch on his way to second with a double. And Ottawa now up 7-1. And I think that's going to do it for Matt Fred. So Finch now with 4 RBIs in the game, 6 on the season. And the Eagles, I believe, are going to make a pitching change right here. Ottawa on top, 7-1 here in the bottom of the 4th, and we'll be back. After a 60-second timeout, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. Wishing the best to the Ottawa Arrows American Legion baseball team and providing you the best chiropractic techniques and treatment for your overall health and wellness. Call for an appointment today, 893-8272.
When it's time to pop the question, or if the answer has already been yes, then it's time to visit Sutton's Jewelry. Why not pull out all the stops for your special day with a style that will take her breath away? From the latest sparkle to artistic magic, Sutton's Jewelry stays on top of the latest trending jewelry designs. Sutton's in-house talented bench jeweler, Phil Sutton, can size any selection, and in-house repairs are always a quick turnaround. Sutton's Jewelry, 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
New Veritas pitcher is right-hander Noah Stewart coming in from behind the plate. Bubba Page is now behind the plate. Dowdell moved in from left field. He's at second base. Kabler moved to the outfield out in right. And Carlson moved across the diamond to first. And I believe that is Matt Fred out there at third base. Right fielder Mitchell moved across the outfield to left. So all sorts of position changes, but no new player in the order for Veritas. Keegan Finch just cleared the bases with a double, and Ottawa now up 7-1. Donovan Sudi will be the batter. Sudi walked in the first, grounded out to the shortstop in the third. All this occurring after 2 were out, 3 consecutive walks, and then the bases clearing double by Finch. Finch to Sudi, fouled it back. Check and runner. 0-1. Fly ball, left center field. Center fielder Hawkins drawing a bead on it. He's got it to retire the side. But Ottawa gets 3 runs on a couple of base hits. No errors and 1 left. At the end of 4 innings of play, the score is now Ottawa 7 and Veritas 1. Back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
We move to the 5th. Ottawa leads 7-1. For Veritas, it'll be Bubba Page, Noah Stewart, and Adam Carlson. Brody Mundell gave up a run in the first. He's allowed just 1 hit since that time. Veritas had 3 in the first inning. Arrows looking to go perfect in pool play here. And let's see, where is Bubba Page? Here he comes. Page hit by a pitch his first time up. Lined and the pitch from Mundell, called strike. The 1 pitch is low and away. One missed inside. A little high, 3-1 now to Page. Strike call with an off-speed pitch. Full count. Ball 4 is inside. So a leadoff walk will bring Noah Stewart to the plate. He struck out swinging his first time up. Stretched by Mundell. And his pitch. Swing and a miss. One delivery. Bunting. Fair down the first base line. And Mundell a field throw. And just in time. That ball died on the grass along the baseline. And kind of a tough play for Mundell, but he made it. Sacrifice goes 1-3. One out, back to the top of the order for Adam Carlson. Carlson, an infield single in the first, grounded to second in the third. In the dirt, gets away from Brown, runner down to third. Infield back for Ottawa with a 6-run lead. Another ball down low, 2-0 to Carlson. Fly ball, left center field, and that one is going to be trouble, and it is going to get over the head of Nash, and it's going to go all the way to the fence. Carlson, the second base, will hold with a double. Page scores to make it a 7-2 game, and now here's Levi Hawkins, who is grounded out and grounded into a double play. Mundell's pitch is fouled off the end of the bat, strike one. In number 5 for the Eagles, they have out-hit Ottawa 5-3, but Ottawa leads on the scoreboard 7-2. Grounder past the mound. Rankin charges, guns in time, and there's 2 away. Now Tucker Flory, who doubled to center his last time up. He also singled back in the first. He's 2 for 2. Stretch, the pitch, down low. Flory stands right on the plate. Going away, 2 balls, no strikes. In fact, Mundell could hit Flory in an elbow and it'd be possibly a strike. Fly ball left center field, and Peretti on the run. He'll get there and make the catch to retire the side. Veritas gets a run in the 5th on 1 hit, no Ottawa errors, and 1 left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ottawa 7, Veritas 2. Back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Ottawa bats here in the bottom half of the 5th. They'll send to the plate Dalton Rankin, Brock Huddleston, and Johnny Nash. Noah Stewart on in relief of the starting pitcher, Matt Fred, who went 3 2/3. He allowed 3 hits, 7 runs, and of those runs, really only 5 were earned. He walked 6 Ottawa hitters, and he struck out 5. Rankin will lead things off for the Arrows. Ottawa has scored in every inning. They scored 3 after 2 were out in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Team will play one more game in this tournament, and that most likely will be the championship game. It'll be about 2 hours or so after the end of this ball game. This one is now beginning to come close to time limit, as we got started at around the 2:45 mark, I think, 2:42. So still yet about 20 minutes yet of playing time here. Dalton Rankin is 0 for 2 in the game. He has struck out and popped a short. Pitch from Noah Stewart is a little bit high. Again, Garnett and the Kansas Senators playing on the West Diamond in the other pool game in the senior pool. 1-0 pitch. Ball outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Up too high, 3-0. See if Dalton's swinging 3-0 here. And the pitch outside, ball 4. So for the 4th inning out of 5, Ottawa has its leadoff man on. Here's Brock Huddleston, 0 for 2 in the game. Stretched by Stewart. And his pitch. Hit into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Rankin will hold at second. So Ottawa has first and second, nobody out. And the batter will be Johnny Nash. Johnny has walked and struck out. And Brock Huddleston will give way to pinch runner Colson Bean. Well, if you want to dream a little bit, a long ball here would end the ball game. Nash has that kind of power. It's to him. Swings and fouls it back of the plate. Rankin at second, Bean at first, nobody out. Stretch. Long look at second, and the 0-1 pitch. Chop it foul up the third baseline. The fielding play by Brian Long in the third base coach's box. Nash down in the count, 0-2. Stretch. 2-strike pitch. Strike 3 called. Curveball in the inside corner. And one out for Merrick Brown. Merrick has reached on a fielder's choice and bounced out to the shortstop. Runners lead away from second and first. Brown takes a breaking ball for a strike. And Rankin on a delayed steal slides headfirst into third. Wow, that's a heads-up play right there. Rankin stole that base after the catcher had the baseball. Now Brown looking down the line to get a sign. Stretch. One-strike pitch to Brown. Runner goes from first, and the pitch was low, 1-1. So Beans picks up his second stolen base of the ball game. Second and third with one away. 1-1 to Brown. In the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Rankin thought about it, changed his mind. Bean was halfway to third. He had to scamper back to second. Two balls, one strike to Merrick Brown. Ottawa leads 7-2 in the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Stewart working from the stretch. And the 2-2 pitch. High and inside, ball three. Two delivery. Fouled it off. Rankin at third, he walked. Bean running for Huddleston after Brock singled. 3-2 to Brown. And again, Brown spoils it by fouling it off. That pitch was ball four, though. It was up around his eyes. Stewart from the wind, and again the 3-2 pitch. Low, ball four to load the bases. Batter is Grant Maxwell, who singled and scored his last time up, 1 for 2. Brown running for himself out there at first base now. Stewart now works from the stretch, and his pitch. Hit the right field down the line. It's going to get in for extra bases. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Brown headed to third. They'll send him. Here comes the throw to the plate. And the throw is going to be not in time, and the Arrows win it. Bases clearing double by Grant Maxwell, and Ottawa scores 3 in the fifth to win it by the run rule. 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for the Arrows in the fifth. And the final score, Ottawa 10, Veritas 2. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Stay tuned for the Ottawa Aeros American Legion Baseball postgame show, brought to you by Advantage Electric at 229 North Main in Ottawa. Advantage Electric, lighting up your world. People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC. Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more. Just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
And back here, as Ottawa has won it, we welcome you to the Advantage Electric postgame show. Arrows win by a run rule for the third game in a row, 10-2 the final. And they scored 3 times in the 5th inning on that 3-run double by Grant Maxwell to pick up the win. Brody Mundell, the winning pitcher, scattered 5 hits, struggled a little bit in the first inning, but got himself righted, picks up the victory, and the Arrows move to 3-0 on the season, and they will play in the championship game of this tournament coming up here in a couple of hours after the next ball game, which will be the third-place game of the senior division. We will take a look at the line score and have a final word after this timeout. You're listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show on KOFO.com.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting, making custom lights. I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
The most trusted name in heating and cooling is Adamson Brothers. Let us make sure your air conditioner is ready to handle the hottest days of the year. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
Need to know if your child's game or practice has been canceled due to weather? Sign up now for Ottawa Recreation Commission's text alerts. Go to orcottawaks.org to sign up or for more information.
Arrows pick up the win 10-2, and now they will play about 2 hours from now, and depending on how the Royals turn out, if they get that game in, we'll be on KOFO. If not, we'll be on KOFO.com. Let's take a look at the line score for Ottawa. 10 runs on 5 hits, no errors, 4 left on base, and for Veritas, 2 runs, 5 hits. They committed 2 errors, left 4 on base. Brody Mundell, the winning pitcher, he's 1-0. And the losing pitcher for the Eagles was Matt Fred, the starter. Again, the final 10-2, Ottawa with the win. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Harvey Drake Field in Ottawa.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball from KOFO. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishing, Dingle & Son Mortuary, also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, and Cosentino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. For more information about our next Ottawa Arrows Legion baseball broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.